Along the fossil-rich Lower Omo Valley River in southern Ethiopia resides the Bodi Tribe. The Bodi people speak the Mian language, which belongs to the Surmic group family referred to as Nilotic in Ethiopia, because they are Nilo-Saharan languages. Welcome to the home of Bodi Tribe, reputably with the most handsome men in Ethiopia. In the Bodi Tribe, the bigger the belly, the most desirable man you are, basically. The men with the biggest belly are most craved. Slim might be in elsewhere, but for Ethiopia's Bodi, or Mahan people, bigger is always better. These are things you didn't know about this magnificent Ethiopian tribe. Number 4. The population is subdivided into two groups. The highland Tishena, who are agriculturalists. Along the riverbanks, they will grow sorghum, maize, and coffee. The lowland Bodi, who are pastoralists or livestock farmers. They live with their cattle herds, and livestock plays a large role in the tribe. Tribal fashion. In the tribe, everyone, without exception, likes to decorate the body with scars. Women believe that the more such scars on their body, the more pleasant it is for a man to touch them. The whole procedure is carried out without any special preparations and even without disinfection. Often, women and men make scars themselves using knives, razors, ordinary sticks. Those representatives of the tribe who are not yet ready for such a ceremony can simply draw something on the body. As a rule, drawings are also applied during the holidays. The now widespread afro braids came directly from here. For a long time, women in bodysuits have been creating twisted spirals of hair on their heads. The strands are rubbed with fat for a stronghold and then sprinkled with fine clay on top. When the clay grasps, it will fix the pigtail well. Also, all bodysuits are incredibly fond of decorating themselves with various gizmos, such as beads from sparkling keys, earrings from pieces of plastic bottles. Number 3. Society and life. They do not carry any ritual meanings, but at the same time, they are very attractive to the natives. Society and life. The tribe is practicing the principle of polygamy. This has its meaning. The more wives, the more children, potential workers. The tribe is divided into approximately 15 clans, consisting of families. An elder rules each clan. All elders have the right to conduct different councils. The Bodi tribe is characterized by animism, when all phenomena and objects have their spirit. Savages live in complete harmony and peace with nature. Spirits just do not bother, contacting them only on rare occasions. The leader is called Komoro. After death, this position is transferred to the successor in accordance with the tribal ritual. The day passes depending on the patterns of the day. In the morning, everyone wakes up, and before the heat comes, the shepherds drive the cows out to graze while the rest of the tribe waits for the air to warm up a little. After about 1.5 hours, you can get out of the huts and do various activities until about noon. The most handsome man of the Bodi tribe. As soon as noon comes, the tribe gathers under the shade of trees or is located under the roofs of houses, since, at this time, the air temperature warms up by more than 40 degrees, and it is simply impossible to do anything. At this time, the tribe is resting in the shade, and someone is doing a little manual labor, playing, or just indulging in a nap. After the heat subsides, in the evening, you can get back to work. Number 2. Celebration of Kel. Over several centuries of this way of life, the Bodi tribe has developed a folk festival called Completion of Fat Men. The tradition is to feed young men from every Bodi village. They are fed with only honey, cow blood, and milk during 3 to 6 months. Fattening process. It is held in the middle of summer and lasts for 1 or 2 days. Only men take part in it. Preparations for the feast begin several months in advance, and for those who have many cows, even half a year in advance. The Bodi, or Mean tribe, lives close to the Omo River in southern Ethiopia, Omo Valley, and has the Mercy tribe as south neighbor and Konzo at north. Having decided to participate in the competition of fat men, the man begins to eat only fatty milk and the blood of cows, refusing any other food. During this preparation, the man practically does not leave the hut and is actively gaining weight. On the day of the celebration, men paint their bodies, decorate their heads with a band of feathers and shells, hang a necklace on their chests, gird themselves with ropes, and proudly follow to the place of the holiday. The road is not easy for them. After all, a sedentary lifestyle and rapid weight gain do not pass without a trace. But the title of the fattest man of this tribe gives serious preferences. It is hard to call the lives of the different tribes in Ethiopia well-fed, but when you look at some of the Bodi tribesmen, you can't help but wonder if they go to McDonald's for lunch. And if the men of all the other Ethiopian tribes are lean athletes with a pronounced waistline and powerful muscles, the Bodi men are sort of burly macho men with huge bellies. The members of this tribe consider body-skinned men as the embodiment of wealth and health. The most desirable man you are, basically. The men with the biggest belly are most craved. Slim might be in elsewhere, but for Ethiopia's Bodi or main people, bigger is always better. This tradition measures the body fat of a contestant. Each family or clan is allowed to present an unmarried contestant. The winner of this contest is awarded great fame by the tribe. The women in the tribe wear goatskin skirts and have a plug inserted into their chin. To the Bodi people, the cow is seen as highly sacred. Their cows are so special to them that its blood together with fresh milk is a source of food for this people. The Bodi believe in the power of the cow and the benefits it has for their journey. The feeding on the blood mixed with honey and cow milk enables them to almost double their weight, which makes them ready for the competition. Contestants for this competition goes naked to make them eligible to participate. Only young and unmarried men can take part in the holiday. Having decided to participate in the competition of fat men, the man begins to eat only fatty milk and the blood of cows, refusing any other food. During this preparation, the man practically does not leave the hut and is actively gaining weight. On the day of the celebration, men paint their bodies, decorate their heads with a band of feathers and shells, hang a necklace on their chests, gird themselves with ropes, and proudly follow to the place of the holiday. The road is not easy for them. After all, a sedentary lifestyle and rapid weight gain do not pass without a trace. But the title of the fattest man of this tribe gives serious preferences. Bodi tribal men drinking blood with milk. The entire tribe and elders await the participants at the venue. Participants gracefully pass in front of the audience, showing their bellies. The fattest is bestowed by the elders the title of the hero of the tribe, which he will wear for life. And since the champion is still single at this time, the chances of successfully marrying him increase significantly. It is real happiness for any girl of the tribe to get a fat man as a husband. Lastly, Grin of Civilization. Since ancient times, the Bodi tribe has been engaged in hunting, but they gradually mastered cattle breeding, simultaneously developing the cult of animals that they value. To this day, cows are the main currency and an indicator of the well-being of their owner. In addition, over time, the Bodi was forced to master farming as well. Currently, the number of representatives of the Bodi tribe is approximately 7,000 people. These people depend directly on livestock and their pastures. But behind all the intrigues of this marvelous cultures lies a hidden disquiet. Bodi region lies in the Omo Valley, and Ethiopia government is keen on that region. In Hana Mercy lies the main town of the Bodis. The Bodis feel their traditional lifestyle is under threat because of government plans to settle 300,000 people from all over Ethiopia in Hana Mercy, the main Bodi town, over the next few years. Along with the workers and soldiers, the Bodi tribes, people do not want to give up their traditions and their land Recently, civilization began to approach them closely. The Ethiopian government begins work to build dams and power plants in these areas. Large areas, which have always belonged to the Bodi, were given to real estate developers, and the Aborigines began to be resettled further from the river. Bodi tribal men who are unable to fight leave their homes. Others are forced to hide and wage hidden wars. To allow the new sugar cane plantations, irrigated by the water of Gibe 3 Dam, and live in the settlements planned by the government. The Mursi are facing the threat of being denied access to land they depend on for cultivation and cattle herding in the Omo and Mago national parks of southern Ethiopia. Although these parks were set up over 30 years ago, the Ethiopian government is only now taking urgent steps to have their boundaries legally established. This follows an agreement with African Parks Foundation, a private non-profit organization based in the Netherlands, which will assume management of the Omo National Park. Thanks for watching. Keep with our next episode of African Tribes.